Hi guys, Mons here. On this episode of All Ball in Mons, we're looking at the Champions League round of 16 second leg, the Wednesday fixtures. So, just before I get started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel so far, please make sure you unsubscribe button. If you already subscribed, thank you very much. So let me just get started here. So with this one, I'm gonna name the fixtures, and then I'm just gonna go through my thoughts and what I think is eventually gonna go through in this one. So the first one is between Barcelona and Newcastle. For me, Newcastle played a near perfect game against Barcelona. Lewis Hull had a fantastic game. He kept Lamine Yamal very, very quiet in the first leg. However, after going 1-0 up, there was a chance there. You saw Gordon had the ball and they tried to play a Hollywood pass to Tonali, and then they got cut out. And then eventually Barcelona broke the other end and they got a penalty. For me, that's completely unacceptable. You're 1-0 up, get the ball into the corner. You're Anthony Gordon, come on, you're a pacey player. Run the ball down the corner. Waste more time. Make sure you buy the foul. Do something. Make sure you keep that 1-0 lead. But Barcelona came back 1-1. But I think it's going to be very, very difficult to keep Lamine Yamal quiet for a two leg, in my opinion. I think Lamine Yamal is going to have a very, very good game in the second leg in Spain. And I think Eddie Howe is going to have his work out. I think Barcelona eventually going to make it through this one. Bayern Munich versus Atalanta. For me, there's not much to say about this one. 6-1 win. Bayern Munich, they always get lucky. But I can't wait to face a very good team. I honestly can't wait for next year. I want to face a very good team, either Madrid or Manchester City. It's looking like Madrid so far, and that's going to be a fantastic game. There's not much in this one. I think, obviously, Bayern Munich going to get through in this one. Liverpool versus Galatasaray. Liverpool versus Galatasaray. Galatasaray won away. They won in Turkey. Rarely anyone ever comes away with from Turkey with a win. So obviously Liverpool have their work cut out. They have to win by one or two or more goals if they want to get through regulation, or they can bring it to extra time by winning by one goal or taking to penalties as well. However, I think Osimhen, can you do something for me? Can you knock the Liverpool team out? Honestly, I love Osimhen, and this would be fantastic if you can knock this Liverpool team out. In my opinion, I'm literally praying for Liverpool to get knocked down in this tournament. For me, I want Galatasaray, Osimhen and Co to heap more misery on Liverpool, in my opinion. It's going to be fantastic to see all the Liverpool tears if they get knocked out by Galatasaray, in my opinion. Liverpool are very, very poor against Spurs at the weekend on Sunday, and I hope it continues, and I hope Galatasaray knocks them out. I hope Galatasaray just go to Anfield and just sit in a low block for the whole game, because if you do that against this Liverpool team, they will eventually score multiple goals against you, in my opinion. For me, it's going to be very, very tough. It's going to be very, very tough with this Galatasaray team, because if you're going, what you're going to get with Liverpool at Anfield, it's going to be absolutely amazing. Atmosphere is going to be ridiculous, in my opinion. Atmosphere in Anfield on Wednesday night is going to be ridiculous, in my opinion. So Galatasaray need to be ready for that. They play in Turkey. They play with their home fans. They know what's like. The home fans are going to make it hostile for you, like you did for them away as well. So, Osimhen, can you do something for me? Can you just please give me a masterclass for once, please? Osimhen, give me a masterclass. I would love it if Osimhen can give me a masterclass. So the last game is between Spurs and Atletico Madrid. Obviously, this game, it looks like Atletico Madrid are going to go through regardless. Because Spurs' main focus should be on the Premier League survival. They have a huge game versus Forest Nottingham Forest at the weekend. I think they actually might not play his full strength squad, because if you play and someone gets injured, then you lose. Then you lose to Nottingham Forest. Your Premier League status is going to be in huge down, in my opinion. So for me, if I'm Igor Tudor, I'm resting some of my players. Just sit back in the low block, hope for the best. You're going to get knocked out by Atletico Madrid regardless. So for me, I will be going with a full strength team in this one. Pretty much, I think, like I said, they had got a very, very good result against Liverpool at the weekend. They were fantastic. They actually played. I thought they deserved that result, in my opinion. They deserved to get a draw against Liverpool at the weekend, in my opinion. And I just don't see them coming back against this Atletico Madrid team. This Atletico Madrid team, they're filled with attackers. Julian Alvarez, obviously, they have filled with attackers. They have Julian Alvarez, they have Griezmann, they have Lookman, and they have the big Norwegian striker as well. I'm sorry, I forgot his name. I literally forgot his name. I do apologize about that. But like I said, this team is filled with stars. You have Julian Alvarez, you have Lookman, you have Antoine Griezmann. So for me, I can see them score multiple goals against Spurs again. And Spurs do not get embarrassed. The worst thing you can do is go out and try to attack and get embarrassed by 4 or 5 goals in your own crowd. It's going to get very, very toxic, like it did a couple of weeks ago. So for me, just calm down, sit in a low block, don't get embarrassed, take a draw, take a 1 or 2-0 defeat. There's no point going out trying it from Spurs, in my opinion. Your main focus should be against Nottingham Forest on Sunday afternoon for your Premier League status, in my opinion. That's pretty much it. If you made it to the end of my video, I do appreciate all the support. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much. Peace out.